What was the moment where you recognized that you needed to help teach? You needed to build out an educational platform?
Oh, okay. That's a two-parter. I've always thought of myself as a teacher since being in college and even going to community college, because for whatever reason, when it came to the language of design, I spoke it natively, even though no one taught me. And so when the teachers would give us assignments, I seemed to do better than most of my classmates, not all, obviously. And the ones who could see me progressing much faster than the other students, they would ask me for help. And it's like, I'm helping you. This is cool. I felt good. And I have to say, when you help other people, there is a hit to your ego in a very positive way. It builds you up. Like, wow, I know something that somebody didn't know, and I can help people. It puts you in a superior position, and it feels really good. So I finished school, and I really wanted to be a teacher, but I made a promise to myself, because I would be very critical of students who had just graduated, quite literally, and the school went back and hired them to teach a class again. I thought, this is terrible. I think of myself pretty highly. I think I'm an excellent student, but I think no matter how good of a student I am, the best I could hope for is to be, say, 50% of what my professors were. Like, at the top student, the best I could be is a 50% clone of my teacher. So if I go back, what chance does someone who's going to learn under me have? They're going to have 50% of 50%, assuming that I was a great student and they're a great student. Anybody else is not a great student, it's going to have a much lower number. So I said, I'm going to go and accomplish something with my life before I come back. And I put roughly 5 years on the board, like saying, I'm not going to go back. 5 years is an arbitrary amount of time, but it feels like I need to go live life for 5 years. In those 5 years, I built up my company, hired people, won gigantic jobs, lost gigantic jobs, and have created a little bit of a name for myself within the industry. And it just so happened that my friend, Michelle Doherty, was teaching a class, and she said, I can't teach this class. I have too many conflicts. Do you want to take it over? The door opened, I walked right in it, and that door lasted for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
I taught at a private art school for 15 years before I even recorded my first video or even thought about recording anything on YouTube. Okay, so that's the first part to your answer. When did I know I wanted to teach? Very, very early. Now, when did I know that I needed to build out an educational platform? Well, see, we use pretty much off-the-shelf learning content management systems. Is it LMS? Learning management systems, not content, LMS. And there's plenty of them that are out there. None of them are perfect. Perfect doesn't exist unless you try to build it yourself. So the platform is there. I'm just utilizing and leveraging open source platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, to be able to create an audience community, to build awareness, and to develop authority. And then some of those people decide, you know what, we want to go on this adventure with you a little deeper. What else do you have? You have a book, you have a course, you have a coaching community. Some of them decide this is right for me, and then they wind up joining. So I didn't necessarily create the platforms. I just use what's available, coupled with my experience and tapping into a greater and growing demand for online education for those autodidacts out there who don't want to go the traditional route and be given a syllabus and a whole thing where they have to show up and they're graded. They want to learn on their own terms. And so we're trying to meet them where they're at.
Thanks for watching Mark Savant Media. Here we're going to help you create a better content in less time and turn that attention into income. If you love this video, you're going to love these videos here. Click the one. Me and my team specially selected this just for you. Click the link. Check out the video. I'll catch you here next time on Mark Savant Media.